Welcome back. So this will be part 2 on x and y coordinates of the parabola, as well as using the table of values to graph a parabola. All right, so this will be our second example. We went on and graph a parabola on a Cartesian plane. We did multiple. We comment on the trends, and we're going to go to example number 2. So example number 2, it says, find the x coordinate or coordinates of the point or points on the parabola y equal 2x squared minus 7, whose y coordinate is 5. So what we're going to do first is identify this. Okay, we're going to identify y coordinate is 5. And my equation is y equals 2x squared minus 7. And what we're trying to actually find is the x coordinate or x coordinates. So it can be more than 1. It can either be 1 or more than 1. Okay, so first off, when it says y coordinate is 5, y coordinate is 5 is basically trying to say that my point, I need to find what the x coordinate to this coordinate or this point is, where the y coordinate is 5. Okay, let's say if it had 2, then it would have x1 and x2, but the y coordinate will be exactly the same. Okay, the x might be different, it might be same or somewhat. We'll find out. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to use our algebra skills and our equation skills. First up, we're going to write down my equation, which is y equals 2x minus 7. Then, using my information of y coordinate is 5, I'm going to now substitute the y for 5. Okay, so I'm going to do this. 5 equals 2x squared minus 7. What I'm going to do now is, using my equation skills, I'm going to get rid of first the constant, right? I'm going to get rid of this first, always. Not the 2, but the constant. So it's either the plus 2 or the minus 2 at the end of it. Okay, so it is a negative 7. How do I get rid of it? I'll do the opposite, which is plus 7 on both sides. This will cancel out. What I'm left with is 5 plus 7, which equals to 12, equal to 2x squared. Now, once I've reached this point, I'm going to now divide it by 2. The reason being is, in between this 2 and x, there is an invisible multiplication sign right there. So I'm going to do the opposite of multiplication, which is divided by 2. Need to do it on both sides to make it equal. 2 and 2 will be cancelled out. 12 divided by 2 should give me, hopefully you guys know, 6. So 6 will equal to x squared. But I want my x coordinate, right? I just want x by itself. How do I get rid of this squared? You guys are smart. I'm going to use my square root. Okay, I'm going to square it on both sides. This squared and this square root on this side here, the right-hand side, will be gone. And what I'm left with is x equal to square root 6. I'm not done yet. My last part is with a parabola. Let's look at our table of values before. Okay, with my table of values, let's look at one of them. Let's look at this one here. All right. What happened was, anytime that I had a negative 3, an x value of negative 3, I had a positive 9 as my y value. But on the other side, I had a positive 3, and it gave me the exact same y value, which is positive 9. Right? I had 2 x values with the exact same y value. So what I'm going to do now is, it applies to this as well. Because we're talking about the x coordinates on a parabola, there can be 2 choices. So what I'm going to do now, which you guys haven't seen in a while, okay, is a plus minus root 6. Why is there a plus minus? The plus minus represents that there is a positive root 6 and a negative root 6. So the coordinates will look like this, okay? I'm going to write down my 3 dots, which means therefore my coordinates are root 6, so positive root 6, comma 5, and negative root 6, comma 5. Okay, I have the exact same y coordinate, but 2 different x coordinates. Okay, it's either a positive and a negative for each. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, rewatch the video or ask me questions. All right, I'll see you. Bye.